Hello, my name is Paige Weinard, and I met Tanya through her CCT practice, and I found her on the CCT website because I was looking into studying and being trained in CCT. Originally, I was going to hopefully study all the way through and be able to then provide CCT for other people and be a trainer myself. I ended up doing the first class and just did CCT for my own energy fields, and that was what I ended up using. And so she did that training for me, and then since then I have also done some free healing sessions with her. I'm currently working with her in a group where we do weekly CCT meditations and treatment sessions, and I've gotten to read a lot of her blog posts and things like that, so I feel very connected to Tanya. Working with her was very calming, reassuring. There was a felt sense of safety and also felt encouraging, like there was room to grow, there was something to gain, there was something to accomplish, and then also a lot of like grace and humility, where there was a lot of freedom and still is a lot of freedom to show up however we are and be our true selves, good, bad, and ugly, no matter what was happening. My life has changed naturally, like a lot has changed since I first started working with Tanya, but through CCT and through the work that I've done with her, I've noticed a lot of shifts from painful past experiences. I've noticed a lot of downloading and incoming information from the universe or from the light, or learning about myself in some way and being able to be calmer and kinder to myself. And I would absolutely do it again and continue to work with her in different capacities, as it's an ongoing transformation, an ongoing change that I think is going to continue to unfold in different ways. The CCT class specifically, we learned about energy healing. We learned about what CCT is. We got to learn some of the protocols, so setting up our energy fields, how to do a CCT healing session for ourselves using the chambers and muscle testing and things like that. And it was, I felt very lucky that it was just me, Tanya, and one other student or peer that was learning, so it was very intimate, and we could take our time and ask questions and kind of just sit in the presence of the process. So it was a great class, and I would certainly take another class with her again should the opportunity come up. And so the way that I apply some of that information now is I set up my fields in the morning. I set up my energy fields at night if I think about it. I use my energy fields in the food that I eat and the work that I do with my own clients. I will use CCT as a container for my day and my sessions, and for journaling and for relaxation, setting intentions for whatever I feel like I'm struggling with or need support with. And so I use it mostly on a personal level, to help me in my process of life. I would recommend it to others because being a student of it and being able to use it for myself, it feels like there is a safe essence of learning and expanding that you get with CCT, and it also feels like the trajectory feels like a really good fit, and it feels opening and welcoming to anyone and everyone. And to be able to study that and learn that and experience that with Tanya and through Tanya, I think is a very safe and encouraging place to be. A personal example would be that there were often times where I wouldn't set up my energy fields, or I would forget, or I would get busy with the season of life that I was in. And every time I return to it, every time that I get reinvigorated to do that in the mornings or do that in the evenings or before a big trip, I notice what I was missing. I'm reminded of how helpful it is. And there's not this aspect of shame, like I should be doing it a certain way or I should be doing it all the time, but more of a gentle reminder of, oh, I don't have to battle. I don't have to struggle and fight to get through this day and struggle and fight to get through all of these hurdles. I can use CCT, and I can embrace CCT as a way to help me get back into that flow and work with my world, work with my energy to have things unfold in an easier way. So with that, I leave you with good luck and welcomeness to CCT if you choose to continue on the adventure. Bye.